OnPoint here at Revolution Hall in Southeast Portland, because we are all here to celebrate our educators for OnPoint Prize for Excellence in Education. By the end of the night, we are going to have 4 Educators of the Year, 4 finalists, and it's going to be amazing. Guess what? These categories are K through 5, 6th through 8th, 9th through 12th, and our Gold Star category. And of course, the Gold Star category encompasses recognizing our educators who are pre-kindergarten teachers, who are counselors, librarians, administrators, and principals as well. If you haven't heard, the prize is amazing. It is potentially life-changing for some people. 4 Educators of the Year will get their mortgage or rent paid for an entire year, and their schools will get a $2,500 donation. But you know what? Winners all around, because the finalists will also be leaving not empty-handed. They'll be getting $5,000 in cash, and their schools will be getting a $1,500 donation. Amazing, right? Okay, before we get to all of that, let's bring in Rob Stewart, President and CEO of OnPoint Community Credit Union. Rob, OnPoint's been doing this for 17 years now, and it has been amazing work. What motivates you to continue doing this year after year, showing up for educators in this way?
You know, OnPoint, Christine, was founded by school teachers in 1932, 16 of them. And so the opportunity that we have to celebrate our founders, our educators that make such a massive difference in our community, is something that we're incredibly proud of, and we look forward to doing it for many, many more years.
Oh, I love that. Important to celebrate our educators and recognize them. Thank you, Rob. Okay, before we get to the big moment, really quickly take a look at your screen, because there you will see the Community Builder Award winners. OnPoint already recognized 5 schools. You can see on your screen 4 schools there got $2,000 for a project that enriches the community. 1 school, Cedar Ridge Middle School in Sandy, got community votes and was awarded $5,000 to buy a new kiln to expand the school's ceramics program. Very cool stuff. Okay, are we ready to get started on the Educator of the Year? Okay, well then let's begin. Let's start with our K through 5 category. Here are our finalists. Welcome and congratulations to our finalists, Ashley Reich, a 4th grade teacher from Holt Elementary, as well as Sam Wishart, a 1st grade teacher from City View Charter School. Now, those who nominated Ashley say her optimism is contagious, and she consistently uplifts those around her. She is a true team player who is always willing to lend a helping hand, share ideas, and support her peers. Meantime, those supporting Sam Wishart say every time I am in Sam's classroom, there is at least 1 student, but usually several, who walk in to get a huge hug and say hi to Sam. They know Sam is a safe space and is able to make their day a little brighter. Congratulations for being finalists. Okay, moving on to the 6th through 8th category. We've got Michael Benson, who is a math and gardening teacher at Harrison Park Middle School, and also Christine Napper, who is a social studies teacher at Whitford Middle School. In Michael's letter of recommendation, someone said his dedication to learning and to the overall well-being of his students is second to none. He is accessible, authentic, and safe for all students, but in particular, the students that are often left behind. And amazing things said about Christine Napper as well. Somebody said, when I think of a champion for kids, a change maker, a standard of excellence, an innovator, I think of Christine. Her strength-based teaching approach is centered in equity, rigor, and deep belief in all students' ability to achieve and their right to thrive in school and beyond. Congratulations for being finalists. And moving on to our 9th through 12th grade category, we have our finalists here. Heidi Friesen, a chemistry and physics teacher from Bend Senior High School, as well as Stephanie Fitzgerald, a math, leadership, and education teacher at Colton High School. Now, those nominating Heidi say she is a rare teacher, and her marketing, or her work ethic rather, is impeccable, and she demonstrates what I often refer to, this person says, as true grit. She always finds a way to accomplish the task at hand. And one person who recommends Stephanie says she has a remarkable ability to make students feel seen, supported, and valued, an impact that cannot be overstated. Another says she could never judge you by what you currently do, but what she believes you are capable of. Very impressive. Congratulations to our 9th through 12th grade categories finalists. And now, moving on to our Gold Star category, we have Yaneda Romero, a social worker at James John Elementary, as well as Kaylee Dalton, a counselor at Cowyman Middle School. And great things said about Yaneda. She goes above and beyond, this person says, in her position every single day. But she does it because it's more than just a job. It's where the heart is. She never looks to seek recognition. She always ensures that our students' needs are met, often before her own. And those who nominated Kaylee say, no obstacle is too big, no task too small. All students, staff, and parents have their needs addressed and fulfilled. Kaylee can conquer all for the benefit of all. Congratulations on being Gold Star finalists. And again, each finalist is a winner, right? Because they are going home with $5,000 in cash, as well as $1,500 to their schools. And of course, our Educators of the Year, again, mortgage and rent paid for an entire year. Their schools getting $2,500. All of these educators, really an example of fabulous, outstanding work, outstanding educators in our area. So, everybody, are we ready for the moment for the Educator of the Year? I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Okay, let's begin over here with our K through 5 category. Ooh, I can see the nerves. Okay, finalists, once again, Ashley Reich from Holt Elementary, and also Sam Wishart from City View Charter School. And this year's Educator of the Year for this category is Ashley Reich. Congratulations, Ashley. How are you feeling?
I am feeling so great and blessed, and thank you so much. That's awesome. This is amazing.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, moving on to our next category. Congratulations, Ashley. Our 6th through 8th grade category. We have, again, our finalists, Michael Benson from Harrison Park Middle School and Christine Napper from Whitford Middle School. And this year's Educator of the Year is Michael Benson. Congratulations. Michael, what would you like to say to your students, all the people who've supported you and cheered you on?
I love my students. I love my daughter who nominated me, and I'm humbled by the educators that I have standing around me. They're all incredible. And when we were listening to everybody's story coming in, I was really wondering whether I was worthy compared to everybody else, and it was amazing. Amazing group of educators here.
Congratulations. Okay, now moving on to our 9th and 12th grade category. Again, we've got our finalists, Heidi Friesen from Bend Senior High and Stephanie Fitzgerald from Colton High School. And this year's Educator of the Year for this category is Stephanie Fitzgerald. And Stephanie, what does this award mean to you?
It means a great deal. I'm supported by so many wonderful and amazing educators and staff, and my wonderful husband, who's my greatest supporter. I have my student that nominated me out there. Thank you, Joss. And I'm just so honored and grateful to be included in such an amazing group of people.
Okay, thank you so much. Congratulations. And moving on now to our Gold Star category. Again, our finalists for this category, Yaneda Romero from James John Elementary and Kaylee Dalton from Cowyman Middle School. And this year's Educator of the Year in the Gold Star category is Kaylee Dalton. Wow, Kaylee, what is going through your mind right now?
I'm shocked because everyone up here is amazing, and I'm proud of the work that myself and my team that got to come with me tonight that we've done, and it really is a team effort, and I'm just glad that I can lead wonderful people and work with the kids that I get to work with.
Amazing. And congratulations. Yes, congratulations to our Educators of the Year, as well as our finalists again for this year's OnPoint Prize for Excellence in Education. But now, I think it's time to celebrate. Right, guys?
Oh, that was such a cool experience, and seriously, such an exciting night for everyone in that room, all the educators. And KGW has actually partnered up with OnPoint for like the last 17 years to bring this program, to bring this award to fruition. And in that time, OnPoint has recognized more than 350 educators and schools in both Oregon and Southwest Washington. So really a big impact here.
And it's so important to honor our educators. They're like the hardest workers in the community, and it's such a special event. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah,
That was
so fun.
So fun to watch. Thanks so much, Christine.